Warning, this podcast contains bad words and stories about drugs and sex and overthrowing the government. Proceed with caution. Thank you. And now on to our show. Wake up, brother, we got nothing to do. Let's go outside, just me and you, and build a fort. We'll pack a lunch, won't be home till after dark. Then after dinner we can sneak back out. You know that high school girl I've been telling you about? Well, she gets undressed about 8:45, and we can watch her do it from the big old pine next door. She got a room on the second floor. Well, looks like another fucked up day in paradise. Hey, hi. It's Dan Kelly. That's me. Dan Kelly, Shri Fuji Split. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Shri Fuji Split. This is the Daughter of Godcast. It's episode 166. Between. I think I'm looking more and more like a Sasquatch as time goes on, because I'm just not trimming this. Look at how long it is. It's so awful. Ugh. I mean, it's kind of fun to look at, but living with this mustache is unpleasant. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing. But art. What won't we do for art? Just try and get it out of the way a little bit here. Okay, so. I think I know that maybe some people just tune into this podcast just to get a taste of me. It doesn't matter what I'm saying, because maybe what I'm saying doesn't make any sense. Meaning isn't my prime directive anymore. What is? You might well ask. Well, go ahead, ask. Go for it. I could certainly do a little better with the production of these podcasts. The last episode, 165 Fall, recorded just hours ago, could have been better from a technical standpoint perspective. You know, my framing chopped off the beard, and I kept getting excited and yelling into the microphone, blowing out the levels. There's some distortion. It's probably unpleasant to listen to that last episode, but should I do it again? I'll try and do better this episode. I need to make lists of all the details of effective production, so I can, when I'm ready to make something with cameras and recorders and microphones and all that stuff, if that's what I'm doing, if that's the kind of art I'm making, to be able to walk in and be just dialed in, have everything at hand and be like, boop, boop, boop. Not only the tools, but the concepts and the awarenesses. Yes, eventually. How do you like this backlight on my hair? That's kind of nice, right? I gave you a little something special for this episode, just so you could see I'm trying, okay? I'm okay with a bit of half-assery. I have been for years now. Even more okay of late, because I don't think I've ever created as much as I am creating lately, because there's so much going on, so much to do on all fronts, and I am mostly doing all of it. Mostly, yeah. Not very much is falling through the cracks. Some things are falling through the cracks. Optimally, it's best when nothing falls through the cracks, but we're getting there. Just one step at a time. So things slip here and there. You can occasionally see my bra strap. You can. I'm not going to hesitate to show my bra strap if energy is flowing. Feeling free to let things happen. This is me. Feeling okay with whatever, leaving behind hesitation. Flying the freak flag. flying the freak flag regardless of what others might think, regardless of what I might think about what others might think. That's the essence, the core. Learning to be okay with being me, whatever that looks like. Especially if I am exceptionally gifted and beautiful, not to try to fit in, not try to be acceptable, humble, mundane, safe, boring. It's pretty wonderful being creative with supposed setbacks and failures. Being an artist in all circumstances, the cognitive hack that pratfalls make me more. My old approach, I can't believe I fucked that up. I knew better. And the new approach is, what did fucking that up reveal? What vistas have opened up for me? What vistas have I seen before that I'm now really willing to attend to? What did I write here? Willing to really attend to. There we go. The bottom line is to be a friend to myself in all situations. Not the castigator, not the inquisitor. Learning to incarnate friendship, unifying the me and me duality, being blissy. You notice how I'm working in some poetry there in the actual phraseology and at the same time giving it life with my delivery. Both those things going on, right? I'm guessing this ramble is probably kindergarten for you. You're already friends with yourself. Never beating yourself up, ever. I sure would love to think that what I am saying here is already a given for you. Because being my own best friend is how I've gotten access to so much more of my potential. And I want that for y'all too. Did my world explode when I implemented this paradigm? Is this a freeze frame of my life flying apart all around me? Hell yes. In the last episode, I rattled off a bunch of supposed shit that's been going down, showing up, and now I just don't care. How creating has become bigger and brighter than everything else. How flowing is all that matters. You know, this is just a little aside here. This is a short episode. Just adjust my lips here. Sometimes my lips need a little massage. This is a short episode, so what I'm attempting to do is sort of slow it down a little bit so it lasts a little bit longer. And so I'm reading this to you with more expression. I'm exploring expression. Also, this beard has to go. Yeah, it's scary, right? It's sort of Sasquatchy now. I'm going for the Sasquatch look, and I just want to let you know that having this beard and mustache is unpleasant generally, but art. We're making art. Yeah, so that's nothing nothing is too much to ask of Dan Kelly for the creation of art, because I'm an artist. Where was I? In the last episode, I rattled off a bunch of supposed shit that's been going down, showing up, and now I just don't care. I don't. How creating has become bigger and brighter than everything else. How flowing is all that matters. That's the plateau I want to stand with you on. I want to stand on with you today. Perusing, we're not perusing yet. We're looking out from this plateau together at the vista. There it is. Perusing the cosmic forums, I've come across threads about making the shift from being conditional to decisive and how this transition can feel like the S hitting the F. way more chaotic and harsher than just living life by default. That old mundane living life by default thing that people do, that I used to do, sort of. Well, you know, when you're ready to transition from that to fullness, there's this kind of bumpy time in between. It's like Jaeger, what's that guy's name? I forget. The guy who broke the sound barrier. Anyway, he's like, yeah, it's like right before you do it, it's like right before you pass through the envelope into faster than sound, it's like really turbulent. Yeah, it's like that. I feel like I can be happy with whatever is showing up. Really, it's getting to that point now. I feel pretty good consistently. Practice. Carnegie Hall, here we come. Team Daughter of Godcast Season 4 choice. I am Dan Kelly, Shri Fuji Split. A nice, compact, fit in your pocket episode, because being sweet to ourselves isn't complicated. No, we can achieve anything, even self-love. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this, about my awakening, lest I diminish the power. I think talking too much can be a problem if we give a fuck about what others might think about us. I don't really care what anyone thinks of me anymore. Mostly, this feels like a fresh flavor of freedom. Say that 10 times fast.
Fresh flavor of freedom.
I really like the feeling. I know that these little pearls I offer can only be seen and heard by pearl lovers. The audience for this podcast is uniquely ready for pearls. That's what I've decided to imagine, to show that yes, we can be free and fully alive. I'm learning we all can.